So what I'm going to train out with you in this video is an incredible but super simple strategy that's actually what the #1 income earner, Cecilia Stoll, and her entire success line uses. What this represents is huge. I repeat, huge. It's a huge point of difference for my team and my success line and your team. So I have a question for you before I begin this training. Do you want a business like Cecilia Stoll's? If the answer is yes, then listen in. If you have no idea who Cecilia Stoll is, I encourage you to read her eye on Arbonne and check out her amazing resume. She's the #1 income earner globally out of all of Arbonne and currently earns a 7-figure salary. She is like the bee's knees when it comes to consultants. And the incredible strategy that I'm going to share with you really all comes down to what we do when it comes to the Arbonne H0st Rewards program. And my advice with regards to this program is I encourage you not to use it. But I do want to start with a disclaimer. If you feel really strongly when you've looked at the corporate H0st Rewards program, which is what our uplines currently use, and you're receiving commission and QV every single month that you're happy with, and you don't want to change anything, or if you're brand new in the business and you're watching this video and you are looking at the corporate H0st Rewards program thinking, you know what, that is really, really awesome, then you know what, use it. If you're currently using it, go ahead and keep using it. I am not anyone's boss. I'm your leader and I'm your mentor. And I'm not going to tell you that you have to do this. If you feel really, really strongly about using or continuing to use the Arbonne H0st Rewards program, then do it. But I am actually actively encouraging my entire success line to use what I am about to show you for the benefit of your business. But like I said, if you feel really, really strongly and want to use the Arbonne program, just do it and use it. However, in this training, I'm actually going to do my very, very best to actually show you why I don't think you should use it. But like I said, if you want to use it, keep doing it. What you do need to know, though, is that almost all of the vice presidents in the company who started their business, 37 years ago it is when I'm filming this, like way, way, way back when, they actually built their businesses without the Arbonne, the corporate H0st Rewards program. Arbonne didn't offer H0st Rewards in the beginning. So the trailblazers like Cecilia Stoll actually had to get creative and make up their own H0st Rewards to incentivize their hosts to book or rebook with them. And they actually still do this to this day, and they still do not use the Arbonne H0st Rewards program. Now, I've always thought Cecilia was amazing, but I now realize that not only is she amazing and one of the most beautiful, generous, kind-hearted souls, but she's incredibly smart and the true definition of an entrepreneur. Because consultants like Cecilia understood from the very beginning that we get paid and promoted on really QV. So when a host orders their products through the corporate Arbonne H0st Rewards program, you're getting, as the consultant, heaps of products out into the market, but you are not getting any volume or any QV on anything they order through that program. You're also not getting paid on any of the volume that this order would have generated if you were a district manager level or above, because obviously that order, had they put it through as a purchase, would have generated QV and reward volume that you would have got paid on as an override volume. And this really can make a significant difference in your business. So consultants who think like an entrepreneur and actually want to build a massive business, I really think that they're not going to want to use corporate H0st Rewards program. They are not going to want to use the Arbonne program because they're thinking like an entrepreneur. I'm going to explain a little bit about why. But to give you a working example of what I actually mean, say, for example, we're talking about you. You are doing 6 group presentations in any given month. So say last month you did 6 group presentations and they were all around 500 QV average. And then say the host with her H0st Rewards claimed around 200 QV worth of products through her H0st Rewards at every one of those workshops. So because you're doing 6 workshops at an average of 500 QV, that's 3,000 QV that you're getting from the guest orders. But it's 1,200 QV missing from the host orders because there's no QV when the host claims her rewards under the corporate program. This is QV and volume that you're not receiving, and this is huge when you think about elevations to district or even your DM bonus. Like, what's 1,200 QV mean to you? But we all know this business is about duplication. If you teach your team to do the same, then guess what happens to your business? It duplicates. So just imagine in a few months' time that you've actually got 2 people and yourself all doing 6 group presentations and all receiving, on average, 500 QV from each one. So there's 3 of you doing 6 group presentations at 500 QV. That equates to 9,000 QV collectively. But if the host, again, then claims on average 200 QV from each of those group presentations, for the 3 of you across each of your 6 group presentations, that's 3,600 QV missing from your dashboard. Like that 9,000 plus 3,600, that's area manager qualification. That's area manager maintenance, guys. Like expand this out. Imagine 8 consultants doing 5 group presentations in the month. That's 24,000 QV in your success line just from those group presentations. But again, from the host's order, that's 9,600 QV missing from your dashboard. Think bigger again. Imagine if you had 15 consultants doing this. That's 45,000 QV from the group presentations, but it's 18,000 QV missing. 18,000 QV that is never entered into the system. Like this is incentive trip volume that you're not receiving. This is your district manager bonuses that you're not receiving. This is area manager bonuses that you're not receiving. This is override volume that you're not being paid on when you're a district manager and above. Like this is not smart business. It is granted an exceptional deal for the host, but it is not smart business. So can you see where I'm coming from? So I guess, I actively encourage all of my success line to do what I'm encouraging you to do because it's modeled on the concept that Cecilia Stoll and her success line have done. So what's the deal? I'm just going to share my screen so you can see what the deal is. All right. So we have actually created 3 different levels of host rewards, and this is based on the best-selling products and the best-selling packs. And look at the QV on each of these host packages. My leadership team and I have spent hours pulling these together and pulling the absolute best deals together for our hosts with the most popular products, and these packs work. And it's no wonder when we look at what our competitors are offering in the industry, which I'll take you through in just a second. Now, you might look at these host packages and you might compare them to what Arbonne offer through their corporate host rewards program, and you might think that what we're doing is not as good a deal for our hosts. So to help you with your belief in what they're actually getting, I want to show you how we compare to what other network marketing companies offer their hosts, because you're going to see as soon as I did my due diligence on this, that the Arbonne corporate host rewards program is crazy, ridiculously generous in comparison. And when I used to do use the corporate host rewards model in my business, before Kickstart Your Consultancy was formed, almost all of my hosts, because my workshops on average are around 750 QV, they were shocked and surprised to have received so many goodies at such a heavily discounted price. And often they didn't know how to fill their host reward brackets to get all their host rewards in. So I just want to show you what a couple of other companies do, and you can pause this recording so you can have a look at great detail because I'm going to skip through it pretty quickly, but here's a summary. Look at that. There's a minimum party sales for every single one of those. Like look at Intimo. There has to be $800 in sales and 1 booking for the host to get $110 with 250% off items. Mary Kay, there's a minimum party sales of $200 and then the host just gets 10% off her order. Sometimes they do free products like Jamboree and Body Shop and Tupperware, but it's minimum sales again. There's more detail on each of these further slides, and I encourage you to use Google to Google the latest and greatest because these might be slightly out of date when you are watching this video. But these are essentially what our industry leaders and industry competitors are doing. So I'll go back to the host packages again now for you to have another look at. But can you imagine, like if you just look at that mid-level tier, C, D, and E, like can you imagine what an extra 250 QV per group presentation would actually mean for you? If you're currently doing on average 500 QV, your average goes up to 750 QV per group presentation. But the best bit is, and I've saved the best till last, in addition to these incredible deals for the host, we are actually also offering this, our Host and Be Rewarded flyer. So our hosts get access to our VIP host packs, which I've just shared with you what they are, and they get 1 free product from our best sellers list. Now, yes, this is subject to a minimum of 3 orders, excluding the host's order. But your host coaching comes in here to really help explain this to them and understand that they need to get a minimum of 3 orders to get that free product. And there's a whole other training on host coaching about that. But not only do they get the best deal through these awesome packs and they get a free product, but they get to pick any one product from our entire range of products for only $35. They can pick the meal replacement, which is over 100, the Genius resurfacing pads, which are over 100, the nourishing facial oil over 100, the cellular renewal mask. Like, what a bargain. The only two products that this excludes is the Genius Ultra device and the cosmetic brush set. And again, to get this one free, one product for $35, it is based on a minimum of 3 orders. But look at the deal they're getting. And in addition to that, when 2 or more group presentation bookings are made from that booking, they're going to get a gift voucher up to the value of $100. So not only are you rewarding the host for hosting and giving them the best deal, free products, and an awesome product for $35, but they're also going to be rewarded when their friends make a booking with a further voucher to spend at their friend's party, like group presentation. Like, how awesome is that? But what I love about these packs, and I'm just going to flick back through them again, is that every single one of these host packages do not need to have a minimum number of orders to trigger this pack. The host gets these host packages regardless of the number of guests or regardless of the number of orders. It's the free product and the one product for $35 that's impacted by the number of orders. But that again comes down to the host coaching that you're going to do and your, obviously how you present yourself during the group presentation. So what am I suggesting? I'm suggesting and encouraging, highly encouraging you, for the benefit of your business, is to not use the Arbonne Corporate Host Rewards and instead use the host rewards that we have created specifically for my team. The host still gets an incredible deal at 35 to 50% off. They get a free gift and they get one product from any of our ranges for $35. And you're probably thinking, that sounds awesome. Like, why would they not want to book? Because they're going to get such great value. But how on earth do you enter this into the system? And that's where we've created a cheat sheet. So we've made it really, really easy for you to process it. But if you have any doubt after watching this video and you've gone through the tools that accompany this video and you're still a little bit confused, just have a chat to your business partner or your upline vice president, because we will be more than happy to help explain it for you. So again, this is just my advice for you for your business. But it is your business. Like, you are an independent consultant and you can choose how you want to run your business and how you want to build your business. If you're after the absolute best deal for your host, then go for it and just use the Arbonne Corporate Host Rewards program. Or if you want to build a business and you want what Cecilia and the vice presidents in her success line have, then I really encourage you to think like an entrepreneur. And an entrepreneur knows that every time they sell a product, it has to count for something. It needs to show up, if you're an Arbonne consultant, in your dashboard. And I do want to mention one thing in addition to this. If you have an Arbonne product habit that you need to fund, then by all means, you can keep claiming the corporate host rewards for yourself, for your personal use, by pooling your outside orders together and getting that best deal for yourself. But just know, when you do this and you purchase products, obviously the QV doesn't show up in your dashboard and it's not adding to your business and it's not growing your business. I may as well stop sharing this for a second now. So go back to that. To build we all build our businesses with volume and QV. So if you're okay with all of this, then and you want, if you're not okay with all of this, then obviously use the Corporate Host Rewards program if you genuinely just want to get the best deal for your host. I'm not here to tell you to do otherwise, but if you really want to earn the incentives, you want to elevate to the next level of the business, then I just want you to consider and seriously consider the positive impact that purchasing your products will have on your business, and just do what's best for you. So if you're confused, like I said, read the documents that go with this video, speak to your business partner or your upline vice president, because we really are all here to help you. But I encourage you to keep this business strategy as a business strategy. If you do talk to other people about what our team do and our team's point of difference, and they're like, what the hell are you talking about? This is a business strategy. It is probably one of the best kept secrets in Arbonne, and one of the reasons why there are definitely some success lines that are way more successful than others. But I encourage you to make the right choice for yourself in your business and think about you. And I really, really, really look forward to watching your businesses flourish in the future.